Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about the previous classes we have discussed about spherical mirrors, plane mirrors, and all the things we have discussed. Now we are going to discuss about the in-text questions from the light chapter. Now we'll take the in-text questions one. It's already on the board. First question is define principal focus of the mirror. I think already I have defined this one. What is meant by principal focus? Principal focus means concave mirror they're asking. Now for first question I'm drawing here. Suppose if you take a concave mirror and it is a principal axis. Now the rays which are parallel to principal axis after reflection, they pass through a point. Such point is known as principal focus of the concave mirror. Definition means the rays parallel to principal axis, already given, one more time I'm giving, the rays parallel to principal axis. After reflection, the rays parallel to principal axis. After reflection, they pass through a point. They pass through a point or meet at a point known as principal focus. Known as principal focus of the mirror. Is it clear? This is the first question answer. Now, what is the radius of curvature of a spherical? The radius of curvature of spherical mirror is given as 20 centimeter. What is the focal length? Now, for this, we will use here the relation between the two. Here, relation between, last class I given to you, relation between focal length and radius of curvature as f equal to r by 2. Focal length is equal to half of its radius of curvature. That's why I can take here focal length is equal to 20 centimeter by 2, which is equal to 10 centimeters. Which will be equal to 10 centimeters the question. Is it clear? Next one. Name the mirror that can give an erect and enlarged image of object. For third question, name a mirror that can give an erect and enlarged image of object. That means erect image can be formed in both the mirrors. One is concave mirror also can form erect image, as well as convex mirror also can give erect image. But here thing is, when you come across to the concave mirror, the image is enlarged. The image is enlarged. In case of convex mirror, image is diminished. Image is diminished. And in case of concave mirror, if object lies between pole and focus only, it's possible. Now, according to the question, name a mirror that can give an erect and enlarged image. Erect and enlarged is possible in which mirror now here? According to this question, concave mirror. Concave mirror can give an erect and enlarged image. Erect and enlarged image. Next one. Why do we prefer a convex mirror as a rear view mirror in vehicles? Just now I discussed the same thing we can use here for fourth question also. Erect image, concave mirror, convex mirror, both will be formed. Image is enlarged in case of concave mirror, image is diminished in case of convex mirror. Now, if you are using a rear view mirror, means the vehicles are of larger size. That means the image should be smaller size. That means image is smaller size means it should be diminished. It should be diminished. It should be smaller in size. That means the image is in smaller size is possible only in case of which one? In case of convex mirror, you can form image of smaller in size. Image of smaller in size. Convex mirror can form image of smaller in size. That's why convex mirror will refer as rear view mirrors. Simple reason, note down the reason. In case of convex mirror, the image is erect and diminished. In case of convex mirror, the image is erect and diminished, which we can see larger objects also in smaller size. That's why we will prefer convex mirror as a rear view mirror in vehicles. Now, another in-text questions. Now, in the first question, what is the first question given here? Find focal length of a convex mirror whose radius of curvature is 32 centimeters. A radius of curvature is given as 32 centimeter. As we know the relation between focal length and radius of curvature as f equal to r by 2. Note down the relation between focal length and radius of curvature f equal to r by 2. Therefore, f equal to 32 by 2, which is equal to 16 centimeters. Okay. Next question. In second question, they mentioned it's a concave mirror produced 3 times magnified. That is a real image. Real image means in case of concave mirror, if I draw a ray diagram, this will be the focus, this will be the center of curvature. Now, if you consider an object in between C and F, real image is formed beyond C, and that too magnified. That means object is located at U, image will be located at V. And this is height of object means they are saying it is 3 times of h0. 3 times of h0. Then magnification equal to m is equal to height of image by height of object, which will be equal to minus v by u. Now here given as 3 is equal to v by u. Therefore, v is equal to 3 times of u. Here in this question, u is given as 10 centimeter. It is in front of it. We will take u equal to minus 10. Therefore, v equal to minus 30 centimeters. Then we need to find focal length, not focal length. Therefore, image is located at 30 centimeters. They're asking where the image is located means 30 centimeter in front of the mirror. Negative indicates in front of the 30 centimeter in front of the mirror. Suppose, we'll go additionally. Suppose if they are asking what is the focal length of the mirror, it's not given here. Also calculate focal length of the mirror. Then we can use a mirror formula and we can derive. What is the mirror formula? 1 by v plus 1 by u, which will be equal to 1 by f. That is minus 1 by 30 minus 1 by 10, which will be equal to 1 by f. That's 1 by f equal to 30 LCM minus 1 minus 3. Therefore, f equal to minus 30 by 4, which is minus 7.5 centimeters. The focal length of the mirror in this situation is minus 7.5 centimeters. This green color one is not asked by them, just we are finding for additional knowledge. Let's discuss example 10.1. Let's discuss example 10.1. In example 10.1 of your NCERT textbook, they given as a question, a convex mirror is used for rear view of an automobile has a radius of curvature. That means they mentioned it is a convex mirror. And radius of curvature is how much? 3 meters. That means center of curvature will be located here and focus will be located here. Now, if the bus is located 5 meters from this mirror, that means somewhere else in front of it, that is 5 meters in front of the pole, a bus was located. Find the position, nature, and size of the image. Find the position, nature, and size of the image. From this data, we can write the object distance is how much? Minus 5 meters. Radius of curvature is plus 3 meters, which is on the other side. Therefore, focal length is plus 3 by 2 meters. Focal length is half of radius. By mirror formula, 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. That means on substitution, 1 by V minus 1 by 5 will be equal to 2 by 3. Then 1 by V is equal to 1 by 5 plus 2 by 3, which gives to you 1 by V equal to 15 LCM, 3 plus 10. Therefore, V equal to 15 by 13 meters. 15 by 13 meters. And it's giving positive. It's giving positive is nothing but the image value is 15 by 13 means it's nearly 1.8 nearly meters. That means the image is formed here, which is at a distance of 15 by 13 meters. That is, image is formed on the other side. That's why nature of image is erect, and also size of the image is diminished. Image is diminished, and also it's erect. This is the question. It's plus 1.15 meters. Here also we can calculate magnification. The magnification we can say as minus V by U. That is M equal to minus 15 by 13 divided by minus U is 5. Then it will give plus 3 by 13 is the magnification. Here magnification is positive. That's why we can say virtual, erect, and diminished. This is the question. Next question. An object 4 centimeter in size is placed at 25 centimeter in front of a concave mirror of focal length 15 centimeters. Let's draw the diagram. It's a concave mirror whose focal length is 15 centimeter. Now here an object 4 centimeter in size. That means this is focus, center of curvature. Now here object is placed at 25 centimeter means this is 15 centimeter, this is 30. Therefore, object was located at 25 centimeters means in between them, and height of object is 4 centimeter. At what distance from the mirror should a screen be placed in order to get the image? Then we know that by the properties what we learned in last class, definitely the image will be formed beyond C, inverted beyond C. Okay, mathematically we'll prove now. Now mathematically we have to prove means we have to use the data. Then given as U is equal to as minus 25 centimeters. And we need to calculate. Focal length is given as minus 15 centimeters. By mirror formula, 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. Then we can say 1 by V minus 1 by 25 equal to minus 1 by 50. That is 1 by V equal to 1 by 25 minus 1 by 50. That is 1 by V is equal to then simplification gives 25 into 15 divided by minus 10, which is nothing but 2, 3, that is minus 75 by 2 centimeters. Therefore, image will be located at minus 75 by 2 centimeters. Then we need to calculate furtherly. That means what we need to calculate means where should be a screen is placed. That means the screen should be placed at 75 by 2. That is, we can write as minus 37.5 centimeters. That means the screen should be placed at 37.5 centimeters. Then find the nature and size of the image. That means nature is inverted. That means real image and inverted image. And magnification wise, M equal to Hi by H naught, which will be equal to minus V by U. Height of image divided by height of object is 4 centimeter, which will be equal to minus V into minus 37.5 divided by minus 25, we can find height of image. This value is 6 centimeters. The height of image is 6 centimeters, real and inverted. Okay, thank you.